This video will explain and demonstrate the organization of the SMARTfit categories. SMARTfit categories covered the gamified activities that make up the foundation of SMARTfit's programming and are now organized by folders. Each set of categories offers a unique cognitive, motor, and sometimes cardio load covering a variety of specific skill-building challenges. Scalability of the challenges are decided upon by making selections within the settings of each category. Here is a summary of how they function. Rally. The Rally category allows you to sensitize or specify an area on the station regardless of where the target screens are located. This category is good for ball play. It may place greater demands on processing speed, open-ended decision-making, and visual perceptual abilities. Track. Categories labeled track utilize one target screen at a time. The game progresses by lighting them up sequentially. Track categories may place greater demands on visual search, sustained attention, and response time. More complex instructions may be given to enhance the demands of tracking activity. For instance, the trainer can instruct the client to vocalize an improper noun, starting with the letter displayed on the target during track the letter, or to do a physical activity concurrently with each touch or strike. Seek. Categories labeled Seek offer multiple choice responses from a selected number of target screens. The player needs to make a cognitive decision on which one to touch or strike. Seek categories may place greater demands on selective attention, that is, the ability to filter out irrelevant information to focus on the desired or correct answer displayed on the target screens. Seek categories therefore may place greater demands on visual search speed, decision-making, and inhibitory control abilities. Chase. Categories labeled Chase indicate that a single target screen will light up sequentially, but if it is not touched within the set period of time, it will move to another location. The speed of transition can be set to challenge the capability of the participant. Chase categories may place greater demands on processing speed and response time. Chase the target will include more complex target screens that must be avoided, which when placed under greater time constraints may place greater demands on selective attention, inhibitory control, and decision making. Metronome. This category trains rhythm and timing concurrently with striking targets. The player's tap must synchronize with the pace of the tone. The level of difficulty can be customized by setting a faster or slower pace of the tone. Metronome categories may place greater demands on mental functions that are associated with rhythm, timing, and attention. Metronome Seek will include a multiple choice option to potentially place demands on mental functions similar to that of the standard metronome, with additional challenges on selective attention. Pattern recognition. This category lights up all target screens at the same time. The player must tap the two targets that are a match. The trainer can set the target symbol and color under the specialty settings to increase or decrease the cognitive load. This category may place greater demands upon visual search speed, decision making, pattern recognition, pattern discrimination, and visual memory. Categories labeled Lights Out turn on all the target screens simultaneously, and they have to be put out as fast as possible. These categories may place greater demands on processing speed, open-ended decision-making, and visual perceptual abilities in a similar way to Rally. However, this category may possess greater degrees of unpredictability and therefore greater demands on visual search. Memory. Categories in the memory folder are designed to train or test short-term memory. Based on the specific type of categories selected, demands may differ upon abilities of visual spatial working memory and visual memory. There are three kinds of memory games. Pairing is a score game and works in a similar way to memory pairs, but resets every time a pair is found. The game ends when the time runs out. Memory pairs challenges players to identify what is displayed on each target screen by tapping two at a time. They will turn off after a set period of time. By remembering the location and content on each screen, the puzzle is solved by tapping the correct matches, which will keep them on. The time taken to fill out the board with pairs ends the game and represents the score. Memory sequencing requires the sequence of numbers or letters are tapped out with the start of tapping the center target first. This is also a timed game. Equations. Categories in the equation section offer a mathematical question at the center target screen, with the other targets providing multiple choice answers. Equation tasks may place greater demands on speed of processing, certain aspects of executive functioning, and decision making. The equation categories includes addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, square roots, and squares. Spelling. This category has the center target screen providing a word from a chosen list and the other targets offering multiple choice answers as the word is spelled out. There is also an option to upload any list in any language from the Build tab under the Word List option. The uploaded file must be in a text format. Give the list a name before uploading it so that it is easily accessible under the specialty settings. The spelling category may place demands upon language and verbal short-term memory abilities. Time. Categories in the timer section allows for counting of physical reps and for timed physical activities. Timer provides a physical rep counter that can be set to a specific time interval. Stopwatch provides a countdown feature to indicate an end to a physical activity.